Okay guys, the moment has finally come. With the golden peyote hunt finally over, I just wanted to leave some important information regarding this whole event before we start the video. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody who was involved in uncovering the whole golden peyote or beast Easter egg throughout the years, regardless of which GTA 5 dedicated forum it may have been. Because without the edits and all, it took about 7 hours of trial and error to even conclude this event. So, as some of you may have seen during the live streams, I would say that this is probably a very sensitive event. And by that I mean, while you are Bigfoot and you do the growl, in the meantime, while waiting for a reply, if you mess around, there's a chance that when you get the next trail, it will lead you to the same one, and so on, and you will never reach the location where you get the final encounter with the beast, and thus making you lose all the progress you have made during this event. And that's when, in moments where I was just about to give up or was too frustrated, that I found that these people were a great help. A very big thank you to all of them, and God bless you guys. It was nonetheless a very entertaining event. From that community in specific that were all behind the findings in the beast Easter egg, we got maps to measures on how to actually perform the Easter egg, even without cheat codes. That's right, we can actually do this event without cheat codes, even though I said it on stream that it would be very unlikely considering how uncommon the foggy weather is. And with all of that aside, I just wanted to do my role and help you guys with what I've learned throughout the hunt. So I finally leave you guys with the following steps you can take as a lesson or as a precaution if you are thinking about unlocking and finishing the whole Easter egg. Alright, the number one precaution must have to be: do not ride any vehicles during the last phase where you actually have to locate the beast. This will mess up the beast's replies and potentially get you stuck on a loop where the game will point you to the same body or car crash, etc. for the entirety of the session. Second tip: avoid at all costs attracting the cops' attention or picking up any weapons to use against the beast. This will have the same result as the previous hint, or instead it will always point you out to the same 2 trials you found previously. Here comes the third tip. A loud beast growl does not indicate that the trail is just next to you. Instead, it indicates that you've reached a checkpoint for the next lead. You are unlikely to get a loud growl as a response when you're next to a trail, because as soon as you are in view distance of a trail, the beast will not reply. Tip number 4. Every time you find a trail or begin the hunt, the location as to which the game points you to is random, and it can take up to 6 found trails to get you to trigger the final encounter with the beast. There may be instances where you do everything correctly and still be pointed to a trail you have previously found. And to be honest, my last attempt did just that. However, for some reason that same trail still counted to the progress of the event. Tip number 5. Once you find the last trail in the Thompson's scrapyard, according to a lot of guides, you got about a couple of seconds to run to the location that is shown in the video. The following step is optional and is for those who might want to try this whole event without cheat codes or mods. For starters, you want to go to Sandy Shores on a Saturday at 5 PM, save the game and then kill your character, which will then change the weather. Now we should have skipped 12 hours of in-game time. It should be now 5 AM or so on a Sunday, just in time for the first golden peyote. However, this may take a lot of attempts since, like I said in the beginning, the foggy weather is rare, hence the need to save before. When you finally get the foggy weather, hopefully it should last long enough for you to go from Sandy Shores to Rayton Canyon in time for the first golden peyote, which they spawn from 5 AM to 8:30 AM for each day of the week. And that is all I gotta say regarding doing this without cheat codes or mods. If you need more information on how to do it, or you need a more detailed tutorial, I suggest to you guys to check out the Reddit link down in the description, as well as the Beast Hunt map that has all the possible trials and leads marked. So before we finish, as a last personal note, I know it's been almost 2 years since this whole event was solved, but I felt like a lot of this information slipped through the cracks in the majority of the guides I saw, and it's vital to the completion of the Easter egg. And with all the trial and errors, this is what I ended up learning throughout the whole event. So for those who are planning on going kind of blind throughout this whole event, or think the event is pretty straightforward after you gather the 7 golden peyotes, tank again, and yeah, take my advice, or you will end up wasting hours upon hours, just like me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.